Hey, sweetie.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
So I wanted to go ahead and do some videos. I mean, well, not some. I have some questions for you,
Okay.
and I think they will be pretty interesting for your audience, your customers, to kind of hear the story.
All right.
Right. So it's the story.
What's the story?
Well,
Let's talk about the story.
okay. So the bling roll.
Okay.
Right.
hmm
How did you come up with the name for that product?
Well, as you know, I am an independent consultant. And so what that means is I sell jewelry. So jewelry is what? Sparkle, dazzling, blingy. So it just made sense to say bling. And roll was a convenience that I wanted the product to have. So bling roll. That's
So
how I came up with it.
okay, so kind of tell us the story. Like, what happened to make you even want to create the bling roll?
Okay, so actually, it was an experience that I had. I went to a salon and I had my jewelry with me. I had it in, actually, to back up a little bit, you and I went to a NFL game or basketball,
Right,
it was
yeah.
NFL game,
Mm-hmm.
and they made me take my purse and check it in, and they gave me this plastic bag.
I remember that.
So you couldn't go into any of the stadiums, I understand, with a bag that you couldn't see through. So that was like, aha, I can use that to carry my jewelry. So I took that bag with my jewelry in to a salon. And when I got to the salon, I noticed I had like 3 or 4 ladies looking through the bag. And it was no place for me to really place it. So to make it easier, I found myself laying my jewelry out on the floor.
On the floor?
On the floor, and I was just like so disgusted, like,
Well,
oh, this is just
Well,
such
why on the floor?
inconvenience.
Why did you put it on the table?
Well, they didn't have any table. They have a lot of floor space, but
Okay.
no table. It's a very clean shop. It's just that's where I had to lay my jewelry, and of course, people would get down and they would choose this one, they would choose that one, and I said never again. So I knew in my mind that I needed to do something different, and so I just had it in this idea in my head. So I went to the store and I bought some vinyl. I came home, I sewed some lines in the vinyl, and I fixed my jewelry to it and roll it up. And voila, the bling roll was born.
Oh, wow. So basically, the material came, the vinyl, because of your experience at the ball game, and you could see through the vinyl.
Absolutely. I want to make sure that, you can see through. I wanted to make it easier for customers to see my jewelry. So it's like a win-win for me and them, because now they can, oh, wait a minute, you got jewelry. And for me, it's like, aha, easy advertising, and it's just a convenience.
Yeah. Okay, so tell everyone about, was it the dentist office you were at, or doctor's appointment?
Both, actually.
Okay.
I sold jewelry at both. So the first experience I had with the bling roll is I had it in a bling bag, and a lady was behind me. She said, "What's that?" I said, "Jewelry. Do you want to see?" She's like, "Yes." And so I started again, floor. I started laying my bling rolls out on the floor, and people from all around was coming to buy my jewelry. I made about $130 that day
Okay.
from the bling rolls,
Wow.
making it very easy for me.
Okay, so it is a good idea to actually have the bling bag as well as the bling roll, so they go kind of hand in hand, right?
Correct, because what you want to remove the suspicion. You
Okay.
want to remove the curiosity, in a sense that, well, she got something. She has a little bling thing on. She has something sticking out. Not really knowing what it is. And people are timid and timid by nature. They're not gonna ask. You have a very few bold people that's gonna say, "Hey, what do you have?" But when you make it easier for them to see that there's jewelry inside and it's a lot of it, they want to know, "You sell jewelry?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's that you got?" So you want to make it easy for them. And for you, it's easy advertisement.
Right. So it's easy advertising, easy for them to see it, and easy for you to display it.
Absolutely.
Are there any other benefits to?
Yes. So one thing about, and I sell costume jewelry. So one thing about costume jewelry is when you leave it out in the air, it oxidizes. which makes the silver turns a bit, yellowish, and the gold could tarnish a little bit. So the vinyl in the Bling Rose protects the jewelry. It protects it from that oxygen. So it's also a protector and helps you keep your jewelry longer.
Okay. So that's good.
Excuse me.
Oh, no problem. So, sweetie,
Yeah.
are there any future plans for the Bling Roll?
Yes, the first thing I would say is go out to blingroll.com because there's a lot of new products out there. We even have some for pre-order. The other thing is I want to talk to my independent consultants that go to festivals and events. I know the struggle. You have your pegboards with your jewelry on. You take it on, you take it off, you put them in a wheelbarrow or some type of transporting mechanism to take your boards in. When you get there, you put your jewelry back on the boards. You do so much. Well, I have the Bling Roll carrying case. It will remove a lot of the burden that you're now experiencing. You will take your pegboards with your jewelry on, and you will put it in the carrying case. Take the Velcro straps and solidify them so that they won't move, and then you will zip it up. Voila! Go on to your festival event. When you get there, unzip your carrying case, take your pegboards out, put it on your S-hooks. You're ready to sell. And then breaking down is just as easy. Take them off the S-hooks, put them in the carrying case, and go home. So we have that coming for you in August. So go out there and pre-order now.
Okay. So it sounds like this isn't a hobby. This has become a full-blown business for you?
Yes, this is a business for us.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, it's a business for us. So you know the journey.
Right.
It's been a long struggle.
Can you share the journey with your viewers?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I share how I first started the Bling Roll.
Right.
How I came home and I was sewing them. That took me about 2 hours to make one.
I remember that.
Bling Roll. Well, let me tell you how I even got to the point of actually making them. So I had my Bling Roll for myself and I was selling my jewelry. I went to an event, Christmasport I think it was, and I was meeting my sister-in-law and I wanted to give her the Bling Roll. Well, it was a table full of independent consultants and someone said, wait a minute, oh, I like that. You make them? I said, yes. They said, how much do you charge? And then I gave them a number. They said, well, they threw the money at me. And I was like, she said, you can make your another one. Can I have that one?
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yes, I guess. And so I sold her that one. And the other lady was saying, well, when am I going to get mine? What do I need to do? And I went home and created a site for them, a Facebook page actually, for them to go on and place order, because how they were doing it is via Messenger, right? So I wanted to make sure I was able to keep in contact with my customers. And then we went to sleep. The next night, we had over 100 orders.
Wow.
Over 100 orders. And that meant all hands on deck.
I remember that. Getting off work and, sweetie, I need help with the Bling Rolls. Yeah, it was fun days.
Well, you remember, you were the official cutter.
Right.
So then the search for vinyl, it became all out from Vidalia, Georgia, all the way up to Atlanta to Gainesville. We were getting vinyl. And Alabama.
Yeah.
Yes, we were getting vinyl from all over the place because we had to fill these orders. And we were doing them by hand. And that manual process took us up to 6 weeks to get a order out because there was just so much involved. And I just couldn't sew them, so we started heat sealing them. Right. And then the weather came into play where we didn't know that cold air would break the seal, and it was just so much. So finally we were able to get a manufacturer. So now we have a manufacturer that's actually producing the Bling Roll. My husband doesn't have to cut anymore.
Hey, man.
Yeah, you don't have to cut anymore. And the kids don't have to help as much as they used to.
Right.
And we had college students, high school students. We had so many people, my parents coming, just so many people coming to help us get the orders out. Where now we don't have that, and that's just, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and when you say coming to help us, you mean at our home too, don't you?
Yes, I mean right here at our home. So we had Actually, I commandeered the whole family room to the kitchen.
Right.
We had many substations set up all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
We had the cutting station
Yeah.
that you commandeered the gym
Yeah.
to do that. And then we had the heat sealers in the kitchen. We had the QCs. We had the lines, because you had to draw lines on the vinyl so we know how to heat seal it.
Right.
And then you had
Try
a
to keep it
station,
straight and
correct.
everything, yeah.
Then the binder clip station. Then you had the cleaning. It was just so much involved to produce one bling roll.
I remember, us looking at the fact that you were charging $25, I think, at the time.
Yes, $25.
But it took like 2.5 hours,
For one.
3 hours. It's like we're working. All of us are working for $25 every 3 hours. Something about that didn't seem right.
Yeah, right. No, it was a lot of work involved, but it was just starting.
Yeah.
At that time, it was trying to fill a need, and it's still trying to fill a need, because the whole purpose of the bling roll is so that independent consultants, professional accessory professionals, is able to display, carry, and transport, protect their jewelry,
Right.
their products. So ultimately, that's what the intent was. I want to make sure that, as an independent consultant, there's no doubt you can put your jewelry in the bling rolls, put it in your bling bag, and go on your way. And leave it up to chance. Let someone ask you, what do you have? And if you see someone that is a perfect candidate, ask, may I show you my jewelry? And be pulling it out the bling bag at the same time.
Right.
It's easy that way.
Mhm.
That's what I do. Not too many women gonna say no
To jewelry.
to jewelry.
Right.
Who has enough jewelry? No one ever said that.
And then when they find out how much it costs.
Yes, it's
yeah.
even better.
Right.
It's like a what? Yes, let me see.
Uh-huh.
So you can't not take advantage of having the bling roll
Right.
as your aid to selling more jewelry.
So, sweetie.
Yes.
So there's been times where you've used the bling roll bag at events, at the doctor's office, and at the dentist's office.
Yes.
Have there been other situations where the bling roll has been given to someone, or you've used it, that you would like to share with everyone?
Yeah. So one of the things I do is every time I have a new business partner on my team, one of my thank you gifts for joining my team is a bling roll and a 12-inch bling roll. So they get a bling bag and a 12-inch bling roll. And so I make sure that they have that, because once they get their jewelry, I want them to be able to put it into the bling roll and take it to their first destination, whether it's at work, it's at a party. They're able to start selling their jewelry right away. And I think that's one of the best gifts you can give a consultant, is the opportunity to sell jewelry right away and to make it easy for them. So I love doing that. And I've had a lot of consultants reach out to me and say, hey, I want to buy another bling roll because I just got a new consultant. And I noticed on some of the orders, it may have one person buying it, but it's being shipped to someone else. And that is because they too want to give them the gift of being able to sell their jewelry easily, quickly.
That is awesome. And there's another situation, I remember you telling me this, and I think this is pretty cool. I think you should share this with everyone.
Okay.
So there were some, what do you have, like parties?
Lunch parties.
Lunch parties. And
basket
events.
parties.
And they're giving away as gifts at the parties?
They do that, yes. And so, especially when they have consultants sign up at the basket parties or consultants sign up at the lunch parties, one of the things they do is they give them a bling roll as a gift. That way, when that person goes home, they know that their jewelry is going to be in the mail within the next week or so. They already have the ammunition with the bling roll to start selling immediately.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just, as I shared earlier, the bling roll is an aid. It's a tool to help professionals, accessory professionals, sell their jewelry quick, easy, and also carry, transport, and protect their jewelry. Ultimately, that's what we want to do. That's what I want for them. I think you also, we also had to think about from a future perspective, we have to think about whether or not this is just a hobby. Because I said the intent is to help professionals sell their jewelry more. No, this has become a real business.
It sure has.
It's dear to my heart. I'm always going to be an independent consultant. And I'm an entrepreneur. We're entrepreneurs. So this is just a tool for us to help get to that next level, help you get to that next level.
Right. Yeah, it's a win-win. Okay, so you're saying bling roll. I would imagine, well, I actually know the answer to this, but so there's a necklace, and what else do you have as far as the whole bling roll product
line?
Right.
We have the long necklace roll, bling roll. We have the.
When you say long, what does that mean?
That is long for jewelry that's 15 inches or longer.
Okay.
We have the regular 12-inch necklace roll. We have the 12-inch necklace wide, and so that's for our wide jewelry. To keep it structured, we wanted to have enough play in it for that. We also have the bracelet roll. We have the earring roll, and we have a ring roll, and then we have the bling roll carrying case.
Okay, as well as the bag.
As thank you so much, as well as the bling bag.
In my understanding, and you kind of touched on future, plans. Your current bling roll bag does not accommodate the 15s, right? Currently?
That's right. So we've had to make some changes with the bag. So we've added an extra 4 inches to the bag.
Say what?
Extra 4 inches to the bag.
Okay.
So it will accommodate the 15-inch bling roll. You can either stand them up so that they can keep their standing shape, or you can lay them down.
Okay. Now, I know that there's been some questions about customization.
Yes.
Certain people wanted, was it different colors, or what are your thoughts on the whole custom order process?
We do have future plans to customize bling rolls for companies. So if you and your team wants a bling roll the color of your team, or want your team colors on the bling roll, we'll be able to do that. We're also going to offer co-branding. So with a certain number of orders, you're able to co-brand the bling roll. For example, you can say independent consultant powered by bling roll.
Gotcha.
So we will be offering co-branding as well.
Okay. So white label, co-brand.
White label, yes, sir.
That is cool. So are you going to open the bling roll up to retail shops and online, or how do you?
We do expect to enter into retail shops by the end of this year.
Okay.
For now, it is online, so we do have online ordering. That's blingroll.com, but look for it in a store near you.
All right. So, in wrapping everything up, I have one last question for you. Can you share any aha moments that you've experienced?
Wow, aha. It was an aha the night I woke up to 100 orders. Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh, they like it. They really like it. It was an aha when I got my 500th order, that this is not just a trend. This is something that's really helping us sell our jewelry more. So I thought that was just like aha. But the biggest aha came when I first did my first bling roll order, and it took a long time to do it. It was like, aha, I can't do it this way. I got to do something else, and so figure something else out. And then there's some quiet moments that I have when I'm up at 2 a.m. Working 2 jobs, 2 a.m. fulfilling orders, making sure that, I'm very careful about the order that I put in your hands, because again, the whole idea is for you to be able to sell jewelry better, more, and also protect your jewelry.
Okay. I said one last question, but I actually have one more. And my understanding is that you're going to open up the whole process to a referral or something of that nature. Can you kind of elaborate on that?
Do you mean the affiliate program?
Well,
or the referral and rewards program?
Yeah, can you share that with everyone? So what are you going to be doing? So, like your VIP program? Or?
Yes, yes. So there's a few of you out there that I consider VIPs. You have been a true blessing to the Bling Roll. You have been an advocate. You've referred a lot of consultants to me. And so I have kept a list of VIPs. And for my VIPs, I am going to offer you an affiliate referral program. So what that means is you'll get a referral link. Once you refer it to another independent consultant, they get $5, but you get points.
Right.
And the more points you build, you can use that towards additional free Bling Rolls. So you can redeem your points for Bling Rolls. We're going to offer, and that's the beginning of the rewards and referral points. There are going to be more opportunities coming down the pipeline for you because you are a big part of this business. And I want to thank you so much for being a VIP.
Well, that's all for now, sweetie. I want to thank you for your time, baby.
You're welcome.
And I've learned a couple of things that I didn't know before. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.